Hello everyone, my name is Elisha Hema, a student at Aga Khan University, East Africa. Today I want to take you to mathematics, the topic called coordinate geometry, and the subtopic of today is slope or gradient of a straight line. The objective of this lesson is to develop the concept of slope and to enable you to calculate the slope using the concept of run and rise. We have two pictures here of the two hills. We have the hill 1, you can see here, this is the first hill, and we have the second hill. And we can compare these two hills in terms of steepness. Definitely, if you are asked to state which hill is more steeper than the other, you can easily identify that the first hill is more steeper than the second hill. Now, from these two concepts, the concept of these hills, we are going to draw our slope concept. We can sketch these hills using the geometrical concepts. You can see the hill 1 is here and the hill 2 is here. So this is just the sketch diagram of those two hills. And what if we add the grid? We can add the grid so that we can calculate the mathematical concepts. And we can easily identify the rise and run, which will determine the formula for calculating the slope or gradient of a straight line. Have a look here. We have this was the first hill, the diagram of the first hill, and this is the diagram of the second hill. So once you are climbing the first hill from this point A maybe up to this point B, that means you are making two kinds of movement. You are moving horizontally. At the same time, you are moving vertically. Likewise, for the second hill, from point E up to point D, you are moving horizontally. At the same time, you are moving vertically. Now, if we want to calculate the slope of this line here drawn onto hill 1, we can easily calculate the number of runs here, and you can easily calculate the number of rise. Let's start with the rise. We have this is 1 up to here, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. So we say that for hill 1, the number of rise is 4, and the number of run is 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can easily state that for the hill 1, the number of rise is 4, and the number of run is also 4. So if we want to calculate the slope, we easily divide the number of steps in rise by the number of steps in run. So for the hill 1, that is 4 divided by 4, which is equals to 1. So 1 is the slope of the hill 1. Now for the second hill, we can also count the number of rise. We have this is 1, 2, 3. Also for the number of run, we have this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we say that for the hill 2, the number of rise is 3 and the number of run is 6. If you want to calculate the slope using this formula here, that slope is given by the number of steps in rise divided by the number of steps in run. That means the slope is 3 over 6, which equals to 0.5 or a half. Now, we can easily identify that the slope for the first hill was 1, and the slope for the second hill is 0.5. Now we can conclude that the first hill is even more steeper than the second hill, and this you can easily see here. This one is more steeper than the second hill. So this is all what I want to show you today. Thank you very much.